questions are now being asked by the fans as to whether Gareth Southgate is under pressure following the derby defeat at Newcastle, which has left Boro teetering on the end of the precipice, which will probably leave them in the Championship next season. I think it hasn't helped, I must be absolutely honest, that Gareth Southgate has been aware of the fact that he's still in a job next season regardless of what division Boro are playing in. I think you probably have to leave your manager wondering about his own future in these situations, purely from a point of view of maintaining an edge in his own mind. That hasn't happened. I think that probably Gareth has known for a long time that his job possibly and probably wasn't at risk, whatever happened, but it's still not a good thing. I think it just adds that little bit extra if the manager has some sort of doubts. Maybe it brings that little bit more out of him, but whether it would have made a difference, I do not know. The answer to the question as to whether he's under increasing risk now, I think still is probably no. I think if Boro go down, then he is still guaranteed to be leading the team next season. He will be still given the job of changing things around whatever division Boro are in next season. Obviously, if they stay up, we still all assume that Stuart Downing will go, and that there will be money there for the manager to spend in revamping the side. If they go down, then we still assume that Downing will go, and possibly one or two others, to make sure that the wages can be paid so that Boro can mount a genuine promotion bid. That has to be the outcome. Same manager in charge doing either. Whether that is a good thing or a bad thing, time will tell us. I think that Gareth Southgate has a lot to prove. I don't think that you can always point a finger at a relegation threatened season as being the result of the fact the club doesn't have too much money. You have to look at other factors. The manager is the first one to come under scrutiny. I think he has a lot to prove next season, whichever division Boro are playing in, and I think the fans have been absolutely brilliant. They've given him great backing, just like Steve Gibson has this season. I can't remember a season where Boro have struggled, where the manager has not got criticism from the terraces. I think the fans have been brilliant. The reason being, like all of us, we all want Gareth Southgate to succeed. One of the nicest guys I've ever met, one of the best managers, one of the easiest managers to deal with that and ever remember. We all want him, we desperately want him to succeed, and I think that will continue throughout the summer now. Obviously there's going to be a lot of negatives if Boro do go down. A lot of questions will be asked, a lot of knives will be thrown, but at the end of the day he'll still be in charge, and he will be given the job of trying to turn things around and get a team which is capable of mounting a promotion challenge. Okay, that's fair enough. He has to produce the goods though as a result of it. I think if Boro get off to a bad start next season, whichever division they're in, then he will come under scrutiny, particularly from the fans. I don't think they will be as forgiving next season. A lot more pressure on the manager than there's ever been before. He has to produce, but that's what he's paid to do. Good luck to him.